Welcome back, guys. Episode 2. Now, in episode 1, I said this was going to be staggeringly hard, right? I didn't realise at the time just how ridiculously hard I was making it for myself. There is a very, very big difference between starting in 1850. Between 1850 and starting in 1925. One of the biggest differences is if you start in 1925, you have got access to 30 million in loans. Whereas if you start in 1850, you've only got access to 10 million in loans. And that makes a huge difference because you've got a lot of overheads to deal with, like the loan interest, right? And like all the infrastructure that you've got to pay for. And doing it with like a limited number of passenger lines is incredibly difficult. So I am going to make that 30 million loan accessible, so that I can actually make this work. Seriously, I spent several hours yesterday trying to make a profit with this, and like, there's no way. We have got to do some stuff though, because this. Remember, I set this up with like 5 stations with a passing place in the middle, right? Doesn't work. It doesn't work. So we've got to make some changes. Let's start off with that, shall we? You know what? Have I got my icons? No, I haven't. Let's turn my icons off first. Let's turn those off and those. There we go. Right. So first job, we're going to go down here, get rid of that bit of that passing place there, get rid of that bit there, and I think I've got a signal over. Yeah, I've got a signal over here I need to get rid of as well. Get rid of that. Okay. Then we'll get some tracks. Oh no, next thing I need to do is add the platforms. That would be a good plan. So we need to add additional tracks and platforms on the middle 3. I'm just going to do the middle 3. So what am I doing? Configure this. We want to throw in. Oh, now, see, I need money already. Let's borrow. You know what? Let's just borrow the 10 mil. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Right. So I was configuring this, wasn't I? Yeah. So boom, 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 boom. And then we want platforms, boom, 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 and we want to throw in an underpass there, right? That's that one done. This one I've already done, so that's fine. And then this one we want to do exactly the same. Well, no, not that one. Go away, go away. This one, configure. Boom, 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 boom. Then the platforms, 1, 2, 3, 4, and underpass goes there. Alright, having done that, we can then go to regular tracks. Here, I'm just going to come out a little bit and then hook onto this line like that. Because on the end station, that's fine. We can just have single track on the end stations. It's the middle 3 stations. The reason the passing place isn't working is because I've never done this like this before, and I forgot that the stations act as signals. Effectively, a station has signals on each end of it. So, right, we need to double track that up to there, like that, and we need to double track that up to there, and then we need to do the same thing at this end, run it out a little bit, and then have it link up to that track like that, and that's fine speed-wise. Because that train's only do like 28 miles an hour, like maximum. Okay, now, could I have maybe made this work if I hadn't been quite so cocky and actually thought about this a little bit? Yeah, what I should have done, rather than having like a single line with like 5 stations, what I should have done was probably gone a little bit further in to where we're starting to get some towns that are linked together by roads, and then put in some just like point to point connections, just between 2 towns, and then maybe put a couple of bus routes in to bring people in from other towns, and then that might have worked. Even so, with 10 million, it would have been very tight. Now, one thing that I was looking at, and somebody left me a comment about this. Somebody left me a comment and said, this town here is called Flint, and it should be called Huntington. And the reason that I actually knew that was because I was researching brickworks I was researching like generally resources, like where resources would be on the map, and like this up here from right up the end, like most of this is Suffolk County, and the 2/3 of Long Island up this end, there was like farming and stuff, so we could have some farms going on, and up here, where this is called Flint, there were some brickworks around. I'm going to rename this to Huntington because it should be called Huntington. There we go, Huntington. Yeah, this area just here is Huntington Bay, right? And there was a really big brickworks here, but there were a couple of other brickworks around the place. So potentially we could introduce some brickworks, have a brickworks here, and then I don't know. I'd like they would be making brickworks out of something other than just like stone. So we could just throw some stone quarries in like wherever and have a couple of brickworks around here. But I'm going to try and do this with just passengers to kick off with. So let's have a look. Where am I gonna start? Now, there is a line that runs from Port Jefferson through Stony Brook and Smithtown and Kings Park and down here like this. And it does go from Huntington through Syosset down to Hicksville, and then it goes to Westbury. And I was thinking that maybe a station between maybe Hicksville and Westbury. The thing is, I've got to kind of plan out how the lines, because the station's going to be awkward. But yeah, then what I could do is, like, if I have a line between Westbury and Hicksville, then I can bring in some passengers from Syosset and, like, I don't know, round here, and have enough passengers just going backwards and forwards. The only problem is, like, that's not very far. I mean, it's really not very far. If you think that a station, where are we? I want buildings, station, like a train station. Like if we put in a 240, like a train station, it's like that. You have a station there and a station there. The train's hardly going to move. So that's not going to make you a lot of money. So this is the problem. Like out here, where they're maybe spaced out a little bit more, is better, but you don't necessarily have the passengers. So yeah, it's I gotta say, it's kind of tricky. I think what I might do is do this line, the Greenport line, which comes in from Greenport, Southold. So, for example, maybe we could do a line between Southold and Matioc, which is what I think I'm going to try and do. Yeah, and then maybe I'll put in a road and have like a bus link to Greenport, and then eventually we'll put in a train link. Yeah, it's going to be tough. And then the same thing, bring in some passengers from Riverhead. But whether we'll have enough passengers to really make it profitable, God only knows. Now, the other thing, I mean, I suppose I could like do a couple of stops, maybe. Maybe I'll try that. So, we're going to need a terminal station going in here. And I'm going to put this in now, I think, before the town grows. Because it's going to be hideously expensive later. Now, we're only going to need one track. But I might put both platforms in at this point. Yeah. Go on, let's do it. So I'm going to put in 240. Yeah, boom, in it goes. And then this track's going to have to kind of go out here. Now, I could chop this road back. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to have to do. Oh man, this is a serious challenge, guys, let me tell you. So, if I put a road kind of sort of across there, like that. Actually, no, because we want to go straighter than that. So no, where would I want? You know what? If I had a road kind of going up there, and then going across there like that. Yeah, then that goes on up there, and I can make that work. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Chop that bit of road off. Get a station. Now, I'm going to actually remember to put like 2 platforms in. What do I want? I want 2 platforms, 240. Flip you around. Oh, no. Try again. Flip you around a little bit. There we go. Is that lined up? Yeah, it's pretty well lined up. Leave a little bit of space and pop you in there. Now, like I said, I'm not going to connect this up. What I am going to do is connect these towns up by road. So what do I want? I want a country road. Do I go with a medium country road? I think I probably do. What's the I mean, to be honest, the speed limit at this point doesn't matter, so I should probably use small just to like save money. Let's run that straight up there, I guess. Actually, you know what? I might, for this bit by the station, I might just use a regular street. So let's have you going up to say there. Then we'll switch to a country road. Yeah, I guess I'll use a medium. And what we want is to hook up to there. Now if I use a curved one, let's try that again. So if that puts me in a nice S-bend like that, that would do fine. Go. Accept that. Right, so now we're going to have this going up to, what the hell, Matiuk. Alrighty, so we are going to want a road going, let's see. We're going to want a road kind of like this kind of thing. Now if I put it in like that, it's going to do all kinds of wonky things, which is not good. So maybe we bring this out flat like that, and oh hello. No, I want it straight, please. And flat like that. Boom. Okay, that's good. And then we'll grab a station, flip it around a little bit. Like that. Oh, maybe one back. Yeah, that looks about right. And leave a bit of space if we can. Come on, do something nice. I'm trying to get nice connections. Oh, I like. You know what? That's about as good as it's going to get. All right. So now we can put. You know, I've actually got to finish this line off because I haven't actually finished that. I should have done that first, shouldn't I? Really? Do one thing at a time, Skye. Yeah, good point. Okay, here I'm just going to put like one track, and we're just going to have one train going backwards and forwards between these two. That's the idea. So what I want tracks, and we're just going to have this. I'll throw it in like this, and then we'll kind of see what the terrain is like. Looks pretty reasonable so far. It's just slightly elevated, which is kind of perfect. There's no really lumpy bumpy bits. At least I don't see any really lumpy bumpy bits at the moment. So yeah, I think we can probably go with that. Yeah, go with it. Alright, cool. So what do I want? I want to accept that. Where is it? Up here. And in it goes. Alright. So we are going to need to put trains onto here. Man. So how am I going to put trains onto here? I think what I'm going to do. Let's see, where? Maybe here. Actually, maybe a little bit out of town here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of track coming off here. Oh, come on, stop it. A little bit of track. Oh, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with you? Okay. Some very strange things going on. What? Come on, just thank you. Weird. I'm just going to throw a little bit of track in like that, and throw in. You going to join up? No. Flip it around. There we go. Okay, so we can now have a train on there. So, oh man, what are we gonna do? We're gonna grab. I am seriously. My mind is in 15 different places now, thinking about like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Right, we are gonna have a line which runs from Mattiuk to Southold or Southold or whatever it's, however that's pronounced. Yeah. So we want a train on there, and I think we're going to start off with Baldwin 6 wheels with like 2 passenger cars. Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll go with. Now I need more money, and I haven't got any more money. I've spent it all. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is do this. I'm going to have to change the date back to 1925. 1925. There we go. Now, because the date is now 1925, I can now borrow more money. I can look, if I mouse over this, maximum loan 30 million. That makes a huge difference. I can see now why he made this 1925. Because trying to start this in 1850, God, it's hard. Also, the trains in 1850 make more. In 1925 make more profit because they're faster. So yeah, I've really made things difficult for myself. What am I trying to do? Let's borrow up to 20 million. Right, then I'll set the date back. Now, am I going to borrow like the whole 30 million or whatever? At this point, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So we'll set it back to 1850. So we're back to our original vehicles. Good. Okay. So now I can go in here and I can buy my Baldwin 6-wheeler. Oh, no. I've already got it set up. Good. So it's cost me $1 million. Buy that. Put it on line 6. Cha-ching. All right. So we've got another line running. Okay, so I think I want like more passengers come into these. So, like I said, I've already set this up. We want. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about. I didn't think about stations. And since I didn't think about stations, what I'm going to do here is just have a bus stop. So, yeah, let's do it like that. So we'll just have a bus stop like right outside. Oh, come on. So we'll have a bus stop right outside like that. So we're going to have a bus line. Now, what's the reach on this? Ah, see? Okay, so how about if we have another bus stop down here to cover this end? Like that. And then if we go up here to Greenport, if I put, you know what, if I have a bus stop there, that will cover the whole place. So bus stop goes in there. The only problem with this is, oh no, it's fine. I was going to say the only problem is I'm taking passengers away from the railroad, but of course this isn't connected, so no, it's fine. It's fine. What the hell's wrong with me? Right. So now let's put in a new line, which is going to run from there to the station, and then down to there, and then back to the station. Yeah. All right, cool. Now, it would be really nice to be able to turn around here, but I just don't know. See, no, I can't put a turnaround in place in there. I could potentially put a turnaround place in here. But I'd need to destroy one of these buildings. And these buildings are damned expensive. 150,000. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Man. I really would like a turnaround place, but is it worth spending 150,000 over? And I think the answer is no at this point. Money's just too precious. Now at this point, I've got to turn around here, haven't I? Yeah, they can just go around there. So that works. Right, so we'll have passengers, bus passengers being able to go up here and then catch the railway up to Mattiuk. And then we want to do the same thing with Riverhead. So let's do it. And I'm kind of tempted to connect Southold and Mattiuk by road, because that would help them grow. But I'm just wondering how much traffic we'd lose from the railway by people just going there by road. So I don't know. God, this is hard. Why did I pick something so crazy bloomin' hard? I'm insane, I really am. Okay. Now, again, we're going to need a station going in over here, and I'm kind of wondering whether I put it in now. This goes, let's see. We go Magic, Riverhead, and then Yafank, which is there. There isn't a station at Manorville. Huh, okay. Kind of weird. Oh, you know what? I should have done Riverhead to Yafank. That would have been really good. Huh. Okay. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the question is, do I put a station in there? Because once these places start growing, it's going to become very, very expensive to change these roads. See, like, I'm thinking, do I put a road kind of across medium? Do I want to put a road kind of across here like this kind of thing, and then have a station there? And what I'm thinking is yes, but it needs to be angled more like that. Actually, no, it probably needs to be angled a little bit more that way because we want to come out to a station here. All right, let's just do it. That goes in. I want to get rid of that. I want to put this station in ready. So what do I want? I want passenger station through. Flip you around like that. Is that about lined up? Yeah, it's about as good as it's going to get. And come on, even up. There we go. That'll do. That just cost me 400,000. Jesus. Okay, I need to stop spending money on stations. Okay, so then we want to do the same thing, don't we? Yeah, we want to put in a road, and this is going to be a country road, medium country road, I suppose. A medium country road, or no? You know what? I'm going to use a small country road. Just because it's cheaper. Now, do I just like put the thing in like that? No, because it's gonna. Well, the thing is, like this is just slightly lowered down, which actually looks really good, but it costs like substantially more. I'm still tempted to do it though because I think it looks really good. That just that tiny little offset down. Yeah, go on, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. In you go. Right, so we're hooked up to there. So what we want to do now is same kind of dealio with, let's see. Now what do I want? Buildings, bus stops. So, now eventually we're going to want a bus stop like right outside here. But like right now, that wouldn't help us a great deal. So I'm thinking... Again, I need a turnaround place. But there isn't kind of an easy turnaround place here. Now, there would be. Now, hang on. How much, like, if I put it there, how much do I pick up? I pick up, you know, virtually all of it, don't I? Okay, I miss a few buildings there, but you know what? Now, I'm going to do that because it's just way simpler and easier. So I'm going to put a stop in there. And then up here, we want a stop pretty much outside here. If I put the stop just this side, if I put the stop there, then I can put in a nice turnaround, can't I? Yes, I can. We can have a turnaround by putting just a straight, like, down kind of like that. Let's have a straight. Alright, let's put that in. Now, did I do that with a small road or a... I've got a sneaking suspicion. No, I didn't. Let's make it at least a reasonable size. Can I upgrade it? Say collision. I am going to want to make that wider. Should I move that out? Oh, I've already put the tracks in and everything. Oh, you lemon. I could move this road back a bit, couldn't I? Potentially. Well, not actually. No, not easily. Oh, why do I make things hard? I'm still going to relay it. Go, 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 and then I'm gonna use one of these roads just to chop this back a bit. So put that in. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then put a road in like that. Now, is that spaced back enough? And I don't think it is. It needs to come back a little bit more. Right, that I should be able to upgrade. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, hang on. Is it? Ah, there we go. That's linked. Actually, it needs to be a tiny bit closer, actually. I was probably right the first time. There we go. Just connecting. Right. In you go. Then we hook that up like that. Hook that up like that. And put the bus stop back in. Bus stop's going to go there and there. Peachy. Okay, so we've got bus stop up there. We're going to want a bus stop further down here as well to bring passengers up here. So if I put a, like, that's pretty good, isn't it? I think. Yeah, let's put, yeah, that gives me pretty good coverage. If I put a stop in there and then I get a straight and hook this up. You know what, I'm actually gonna maybe chop this back a little bit. Like that. And get this. Now, am I just gonna put like a straight bit in? Yeah, you know what, I am. Boom, in it goes. Right, so now we get another new line going from there to there and then to here, and then it needs to go back to Hickory Street. All right, that works. That actually works. Now, like, the question is, like, how much is that gonna make? And it's gonna make a little bit of profit, but I think we need like substantially more. So you can see this is going to take a while to put together. Now over here, I need to make a couple of changes over here to actually get this working. It's, if we look at line 1, it's not set up correctly. You can see it's like both things are on this side. So what we need to do is go to East Hampton, set that on Terminal 2. If I go up here, do the same thing on this one. I've already done the middle station. Terminal 2. So now, are you set up correctly? And the answer is yes. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Now, where are the trains on line 1? We want train 1. And we want train 2. Train 1 is currently here. And it's going this way when it should actually be going that way. So if I flip you around that way, right now you're going the right way. And then if we look at train 2, you're going that way, which is the right way. Good. All right, sweet. So that's okay. We've put the train onto this line, didn't we? Where did I put the? Here we go. Yeah, we've got the train in there. That's on the line. So if we look at the line, we've got the train. Good. All right, sweet. We're getting there. So now I need some buses on these lines. Now, question. I am very tempted to hook these up so that we get some growth. It also means that I could use one set of vehicles, one vehicle depot rather than 2. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. This could be a really bad plan, but hey, you know. It won't be my first. I've had loads of bad plans. Oh yeah. You want a bad plan? Come and ask me. Loads of bad plans. I'm expert in bad planning. How? But like, if I just hook that up to there. I might. You know what? I might actually go with that. Yeah, I can, like, oh, 200,000. Good Lord. 200,000? Really? Ah, look. Okay, this is being raised. No. I think we can do it a bit cheaper than that. So, yeah. Well, see, I say that, but it's probably going to cost 200,000 anyway. Let's do it with smaller streets. That would be cheaper, wouldn't it? Actually, if I just do it with a smaller street, how much does that cost? 140. 140. You know what? Let's just. How lumpy and bumpy is it? It's a little bit. Nah, I'm going to do it in sections. I am going to do it in sections because I don't like roads being elevated like that. So let's hope you're going up there and where are we going? We're going to there. Let's have you curve that way a little bit and then hook you up like that. All right. I'm sure that still cost me over 100,000. I wasn't adding it up, but pretty sure. But now they're hooked up. What I can do is put, where are you? Nope, I want, here we go. I could put a road depot in here. Now, I want it in the middle, don't I? Yep. We could put a road depot in the middle-ish. As close as I'm going to get. And then, yeah, buy vehicles. So how many vehicles am I going to want? I'm thinking maybe... How about 4 over here and 5 over here maybe to start with? Let's see. What do I want? Buy vehicles, horse-drawn carriages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take alternate ones. So I'm you, and the last one. You lot are going to go onto the yellow line. Okay, or not. I can see the yellow line. Why aren't you showing me the yellow line? Okay. Oh, it's the bus lines, isn't it? Yeah, it's the green and that. So the 5 were going onto the pink one. Yeah, line 8. Boom. And then you lot go onto line 7. Okay, that'll help to like start to space them out a little bit, which would be good. Oh man, okay, so we've got another whole line set up, which is very, very good. Now, I had several comments about people saying, "Oh, just put in like some bus lines over here. It'll be like dead easy. You'll make loads of money, and it'll be awesome." Yeah, no, let me show you. It's freaking gridlock down here. It's crazy. You put bus routes in here, you'll have a nightmare. Hoboken's not too bad, but Jersey City again, where we've got the tunnel coming over from it. There are 2 tunnels, the Holland Tunnel and the Lincoln Tunnel. And down here, look, it's just gridlock down here. So buses, nah, no way, no way. Manhattan, yeah, look, gridlock. Now you might be able to find some streets which are not quite so busy, but look, gridlock over the bridge. So yeah, putting bus routes in down here, like no, look at this. This is Broadway, isn't it? Or closest thing to. You haven't got all the roads on, but let's assume this is Broadway. Yeah, Broadway, absolutely gridlocked. Well, close to gridlocked. It's certainly staggeringly busy. So no, that's not a solution. So the answer is going to be, guys, to put more of these lines in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, and then next episode, having put one of these in like this, I'm going to probably put a couple, 2 or 3 more like that in, and I might put some bus routes in, like down here where we've got road connections between these towns, and they're not gridlocked with traffic. I might put some bus routes in, connecting some of these places together. How's it looking over in Queens? Yeah, I mean busy-ish, but not horrendous. You know what? Let's just have a quick look at this, because this is going to be fun to look at. What do I want? I want the traffic layer, don't I? Right. this should show me. No, that doesn't show me traffic numbers. Which one shows me traffic numbers? Continue lines. What's the speeds layer? No, it should be that one, doesn't it? No, which one shows me the passenger numbers? Oh, it's this one. Like passengers. It's a bit obvious. It's got a passenger with his bag. Yeah, if you have a look. Look at this. 100. Yeah, you can see where the really horrendous bits are. Basically, most of this is going to be a nightmare. But as you come out here, it's not too bad. See, look, it's a little bit busy in here, but like bearable, not gridlocked. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'm going to leave it there and ask you like suggestions. This is what I think I put in like 3 or 4 more of these, right? And I think that should be enough to actually make me a profit, so that we can pay off our loans and continue with this. But if anybody's got any clever ideas, oh, one thing. The stream that I did on Sunday, so that was Sunday the 25th. Check the live stream out. I started a new map. It's like it's kind of a Swiss Alps kind of thing, and the first route that I put in turned out to be incredible. We put in a spiral. It looked amazing. Go and check it out. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.